Welcome, everyone. 5 minutes of faith and fitness. Today, we're going to dive into God's word, see how we can get fit physically and spiritually to serve not self, but to serve others. Wanted to share this verse in Romans 12:2. It says, "And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God." And the world is trying to conform us into this box, right? The uncommon human is being a person outside of that box that the world, the majority of people are going towards. They're going downstream. It's easy. It's flowing nice. It's so easy to get on a raft and go downstream, but to go upstream is difficult. But we are called to do those things because we are supposed to stand out for Christ. We are supposed to be an example and an ambassador for Christ. So when you look at the uncommon human, which is what we highly preach here at Fit to Serve Fitness, it's faith and there's fitness. There's 6 pillars on the faith side, 6 on the fitness side, and one stacks on top of the other, right? You have nutrition on the bottom, we always talk about, and you got mobility, and you got endurance, you got gymnastics, you got weights, and you got sport, but you have to be able to have a good foundation and very humble of working through those stages on the fitness side, because a lot of people want to skip to sport. Big thing now is pickleball, right? Everyone's all getting involved with it, but hey, if you're 40 pounds overweight, you're not getting on the pickleball court. You may play some doubles and hit the ball, but it's not if, it's when you may get injured. And there's a lot of injuries popping up, right? Like just any kind of new sport, because if you're not used to moving laterally, you can tear an ACL. And so what do? We have to back things up. Get humble about your position. It doesn't matter how athletic you were in high school. It's today. What have you done for me lately? And so nutrition, no matter if it's weight being taken off or nothing, your well-oiled engine, your engine as a Ferrari is working as a Pinto. I'm aging myself, that slam Pinto, right? Dressing it all up, looks great on the outside, but still is a Pinto engine. Ferrari, man, you got to put some different high octane fuel in there. And if you're not fueling your body, which what it's supposed to have, you're just going to put around like a slam Pinto. So know that is the base of what we need to do. No matter how great you think you eat, how great you think you don't eat that bad, all these things, until you have someone else measuring and taking statistics of what that looks like, and yourself, more importantly, seeing and understanding why are we having hiccups in these certain areas of the day or the time or whatever it may be, these different habits, then we can pinpoint it and then look at truth right in the eye and going, oh my gosh, I do falter there. Recognizing is the first thing of getting out of denial. And so what I want to say is the world wants us to do all these fancy things, right? I'm just bringing pickleball up for one time because it's new. I love pickleball. I'm going to start playing pickleball. But when we start in these new things, we have to take an inventory. If I'm just talking about sport right now. Are we allowing ourselves to be in the best possible condition and avoid injury, right? Safety first, then we work on technique, then you increase in intensity. See, when you go out in the pickleball court and your friend goes, oh, yeah, let's go play. And you play for a couple hours, your joints, your muscles aren't used to moving in that way. And then you go intensity first, not worrying about technique or safety, right? You're just worried about having fun with your friends, which is okay. It's great. But and this takes time, over months and years, you start to see what sport may be best for you, if any. Okay. So be wise. Be wise. Don't be conformed to the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. We need to get the mind set right. Yes, it's hard, but it's hard doing nothing. So let's do something that work towards that goal of what we're trying to accomplish. If it's a sport that we're trying to get better at, let's be wise, renew the mind. The mind, as it gets stronger, you can overcome so much. Our minds are powerful things. Our body recover powerfully, amazing, right? Without any enhancers, right? So what does that look like as you're training and getting your mindset in shape through this process? Be blessed. Do not be conformed to this crazy world out there. God bless.